get ready. We've been missing in action. Hello, hello, Entertainment Daily lovers. Welcome, welcome in. Let's do this. I apologize because I have been missing in action. So we're going to get straight into this conversation. There is so much to discourse. Okay, the month is coming to an end. Like we all know, and we know that August is around the corner, and the court cases will be popping up. So there's so much to talk about. What JD is talking about, who is now the scammer, so many things, the contradiction, like so much that we need to cover. But before we do all of that or any of that, we need to check our sound to make sure that one sound is okay, two that that or any of that. We need to check our sound to make sure that one sound is okay, two that okay, so sound is good, but I'm not finding my live stream in the but anyway. Whew, let me share so we can get into this conversation. Welcome, welcome. If you are just joining in, you are most welcome. Thank you. As you're coming in, please like the live stream. There is so much to cover, and we are not going to waste any time. We're going to dive straight in into this conversation. For a minute, some persons were like, "Oh, for once in JD's life, JD is silent. Why not go quiet? You know what they run from." And the fact that all of them are just busy doing the most is so funny. Seriously. Give me a second. Let me finish up with the share. And what am I seeing here? What is going on? Sorry, give me a minute. I don't see this live stream. I'm live, but I don't see it. So I'm just trying to make sure that we're not here for an hour or more, but then it's not showing that we are live. So that's something I want to make sure that we are done. Oh, thank you, Yo-Yo's World. Welcome. That's a barrister in the building. Yes. Thank you for the share. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, we are live. I don't have. I was looking for it. Okay, so good. If our barrister says we're live, it means we're live. So maybe that's from my device. It will show up momentarily. So, like I said, there is so much that we need to discuss. So much. So for a minute, JD was missing in action. And a lot of people are like, okay, this is how it should be done. You don't come out all the time talking and ranting and whatnot. And then the next thing we saw was JD popping up. And since he popped up, trust me, JD has been running his mouth. Now, we know that August is around the corner, right? So we know that court is coming up. So let's go back a little bit, okay? And let me quickly address something. Someone was dropping comments like, when are you people going to leave this JD's name out of your mouth? When are you people going for 3.5 years that me for Nazi? For 3.5 years or so that JD was running down his ex-wife. I didn't see people coming out to say, why don't y'all just, JD, why don't you stop? Why don't you stop? You people were enjoying it. This set of people that are saying, you people stop talking. You people stop talking. Can you people blog about something else? No, we're not blogging about something else. We've also made it our business since he made someone else's life, his ex-wife's life, his business. We've also made his life our business. And I just wonder how, well, YouTube, where you have billions of people, and this set of people find their way to stream. So please, those of you coming with such comments, be careful, okay? Before we go begin cuss your life out, okay? Don't think that we don't have mouth and we cannot talk. So y'all be careful with those silly comments because it's not going to work, all right? He started it, now he's going to enjoy what is going on. Okay, what he dished out is what he's receiving. So if you don't like it, you feel hawk transformer, sha. Okay, yes, I can hear you. Good, good, good. Yes, yes, yes. We are live. Welcome, welcome, everybody. As a comedian, give us a thumbs up. So one thing I noticed about JD's supporters is that they've been doing the most. All of them, when you hear them talk lately, okay, these past few months, you will not believe that these are the people that made Korra Obidi's business their business. You will not believe that these are the same set of people that ran this woman down for no good reason. In the case of this man, y'all are already divorced. You know, everything sorted out, 50-50 custody. What else is there? Settlement, she settled you, you know, everything was done and dusted, you know. So there was no reason for this man to continue. But this man and his cohorts, the likes of Lolo, Frida, and the rest of them, they just went MIA, went on and on and on doing the most. So to get to this point, and now we see what is going on, and I'm like, what am I missing? Or what are we missing? Seriously, what are we missing? So let's get into this gist. Do you remember when JD came out on the live stream he did during his birthday period, when he was walking to where he was going to go and eat, and he was saying things like, yo, buy me a coffee, buy me a coffee. This is really a clear case of buy me a coffee gone wrong. Maybe that's what I should have titled this live stream, buy me a coffee gone wrong. You know how this man was telling us, oh, you know, I'm not going to be any. Wait, we're moving too fast. Let's not even start from there. Why should we start from there? Let's go back to Korra's what is it called? GoFundMe. GoFundMe. Let's go back to there. Let's not start from the buy me a coffee. Let's go back, you know, because if we don't go back, some people will not understand what we're saying. So when Korra Obidi came out and announced about her GoFundMe court case, needed support, people came out, supported her immediately. That was not something that concerned JD in any way. It didn't concern Korra Obidi's ex-husband in any manner, shape, or form, because one, people that were contributing to Korra Obidi did not ask for his permission before contributing to her. People that contributed to her GoFundMe knew why they were giving their hard-earned money to Korra, and those people are the only people that had the right to question what Korra was doing or what Korra was not doing with that fund, that because they have supported, right? But JD didn't sit put the same way that he didn't sit put when she was attacked in the UK. That's how this man came out, and this man was screaming on top of his voice how Korra was a scammer. Korra was a scammer. That's why I'm asking the question today. Who is now the scammer? When you look at both of them, their lifestyle, their everything, who is now the scammer? Because it seems like one person is accountable for everything that has been given to her. The other one has been MIA. The other one has been missing in action, doing everything to avoid answering the tough questions. So remember, this man came out and he said, oh, y'all are fools. Y'all are so silly. You gave your hard-earned money to this woman that earns $50 million. Or how many billion dollars that this man was saying. Sonia Pink, welcome, Queen. Thank you for joining us today. So, you know, telling people that, oh, y'all don't know how much my ex-wife earns. She can afford this. I don't need a lawyer, so she doesn't really need anything. We can just defend. In fact, at most, if we need anything, is $5,000, and that's it. She's going to pocket $50,000. As at that time, the money was at $50,000, right? This man kept crying about this GoFundMe. You know, if you don't know, you would think that money, that $50,000, was withdrawn from his account and given to his ex-wife. This man kept complaining and complaining, trying to convince the whole world and everybody that have donated to his ex-wife to go and collect back their money, right? We're getting somewhere with all of this, okay? We are getting somewhere, because those people will now come out and start talking all those their talk that don't make sense, that because they're trying to defend somebody that it's undefendable. You can't defend this man. The more you try to defend him, the more he makes you to look silly. And he has proven that time without number. Now, and then when Korra went to Hawaii, what did JD came out to say? Oh, you all see, she's going there to spend your money. She's not going to do this. She's not going to do that. He kept giving people the impression that Korra will not be able to account for the funds that the general public donated to her, and she will most definitely not spend a dime for legal fee or anything relating to the court case that they will have. Right? Okay. Let me leave it at that, because I believe at this point, I just wanted to refresh the memories of people that might have forgotten a little bit. So now, let's go over remembering everything that JD said concerning his ex-wife's GoFundMe and whatnot. Did Korra not come out and say, okay, this is where I'm at right now. You know, I have 2 lawyers on a retainer, and it was not just words, because when court documents were made public, we were able to confirm that, yes, what she said, she did. So she wasn't lying. She wasn't being cunning. She wasn't trying to deceive people that donated to her supporters or her lovers, you know, people that were rooting for her. She said it, and that's exactly what she did. And it's been that way, right? Fast forward, Mr. Condemner that came out and started condemning her for everything that she did, created by Go Buy Me a Coffee, PayPal, in fact, name them, Cash App, and everything else in between that you can use to receive gifts or stuffs from people. This man received all of this money, and then let's fast forward to the birthday now. When this man was working, what did this man say? I trust you, trust me, I trust you. I am going to spend all of this money on legal fees. I'm going to pay lawyers. I'm going to get best of lawyers. I'm going to do that. In fact, if anything is left, I'm going to most probably spend it on my kids. Keep donating to my Buy Me a Coffee. Keep donating to my Buy Me a Coffee. Then, some weeks later, another live stream he did. He was saying, yeah, y'all be saying I've been missing you. You know, I've not been on social media. I'm not like some people. I've been busy. We've been surfing the whole street of the whole city of California, looking for the best of the best of the best lawyers. These were his words, that he's been online, he's been doing his job, maybe going out on the street by himself, whichever way you find legal practitioners, whichever way you find lawyers, attorneys, that he's been searching and searching, and, you know, trying to get the best of the lawyers that he's going to use for his court case. And people should, you know, be rest assured. Have you seen any lawyer since this man said he's trying to get people that are going to, you know, deal with this whole thing? Have you seen anything? This is a question I want to ask. Have you seen a place? We're talking about today is the 29th, Monday, 29th of July. August is around the corner. And this man has not shown that he's gotten a lawyer. If you will be bashing your ex for receiving donations from people, you that you receive donation, have you been able to, even if it's one coffee somebody bought for you, you owe that person an explanation, an update. Has this man ever updated any of his followers or people that bought him a coffee? Since he said he's been surfing the web and looking for the best of the attorneys that he's going to use. This is a clear case of Buy Me a Coffee gone wrong, because this man is in a competition with somebody that at this point doesn't even give a damn about whatever he's doing with his life or what he's not doing. His ex-wife doesn't care. But this man, no, will not stop. This man does not have the ability to say, at this point, this is where I draw the line. Till now, we've not seen any evidence that proves that this man has got even one attorney, in fact, even a half attorney. We've not seen. But this is the same person that kept screaming, oh, she's gonna do what she knows how to do best. She's gonna scam y'all the way she's been scamming y'all, and she's not going to get any attorney. She's going to spend all the money. You will see me walk into court and walk out. From what I see, it seemed like when he said he was going to be walking into court and walking out, that's exactly what he's going to be doing. But he was the same person that came out severally pleading for people to buy me a coffee. In fact, they even threw him a Buy Me a Coffee party. I think that's when he got the highest Buy Me a Coffee, because by himself, that man is untalented. He's got no clue about nothing. So there's nothing he can even present that people will feel like, okay, this is enough for me to support you. Okay. She's just joining us. You're welcome. Please like the live stream, give the live stream a thumbs up so YouTube knows that something is going on over here. That helps me as the creator. Thank you also very much. You're welcome. Happy New Week to y'all, and let's proceed. Okay, so this man did not think that after he finished running down his ex-wife few months ago, that he will come out to ask for support. And this man did not think that because I did all and said all of what I said, I should at least keep these people updated. But instead of this man to do that, this man is looking for a reason to act like social media shouldn't be the place where everybody should be at. Like this man and his cohorts, they're really delusional people. When you hear the kind of things that comes out of these people's mouth, take for instance what the Madam Longmouth in the UK said of recent, which we will also pull up. Today, I'm seeing the one that Afari Krodo head in Minnesota that has 5 strands of hair like sparking. Madam Zakios in Minnesota said. Then River Awoyaya, Madam MIA, aka River Awoyaya, Oloko Sojuju, Okotuara. That this set of people, listen to the kind of things that they are saying lately. You just sit and ask yourself, what is wrong with this set of people? How dare you even open your mouth? But then when you look at JD, you know, okay, they are closely following the footsteps of their master. They do something totally different, and they come 1 month, 2 weeks later, or 1 week later, totally forgetting what they've done last week or last month, and they just say complete nonsense that contradicts everything that they've ever done in their life. Let's go to we're going to be strolling and enjoying ourselves on social media today. Let's go to Facebook. Let's start with JD. Let's put in his name. Okay, so let's get his name out. JD. Okay, so let's go into JD's page and pull up some of the Oluku posts he's been posting lately and analyze them together. Look, we just make we talk. I'm trying to just go down a little bit. Let me see. Okay, so we've done the social media cleanse. When he spoke about social media cleanse, which we knew that was no social media cleanse, this man is just avoiding being active on social media so somebody will not accidentally ask him the question of, have you gotten an attorney? Because we've been buying you coffee and you said every single penny, every single dime that is coming out from that money is going to this cause, but you've not updated us on anything. So this man pretends that he's doing social media cleanse. And then the next thing he came up with was spending more time with people who share common future, not a common past. After we've seen all the kind of people that this man surrounds himself with, isn't it very weird that this man comes out with this type of post? But of course, it's JD, and his cohorts will be cheering him on the same way that when he made this post where he said 4 days ago, he said, when I'm not on Facebook, an entire industry starves. #powerful. Can you imagine the level of unstableness, the level of delusional mindset that somebody can have to think that a whole industry, he didn't even say few persons, so he said a whole industry starves when he's not on Facebook? Because somehow this man and his delusional bloggers, I saw one on YouTube even carrying this story, posting it, saying, yes, JD just proved it, that he is the brand, he is the content, and without him, a lot of people, excuse me, have you seen any blogger that has been on break? Every blogger that talks about their case have been posting, have been talking. I've been doing things. So for this man to even think, and he's this blog that I'm talking about on YouTube is not even the Lady L in the UK that y'all know. Like, it's a total different one. And I was just looking at this person, I'm like, yo, your level of foolishness is on a different level. Seriously, it is actually on a different level that, you know, sometimes you just want to cry on their behalf. Like, you want to just be so, it is just so embarrassing that you want to cry. Seriously, that's just what you want to do. This man thinks that for some reason, for some weird reason, that people were not posting, people were not doing anything because he was spending all his time. And you know why he thinks that way? Because he went and spent all his time on his ex-wife's page because she was in St. Lucia. So he missed out on everything that bloggers have been posting, talking about, doing on their pages or their channels and whatnot. And immediately he realized, or when he was busted by his little one, daddy was watching you, then he realized that, oh, okay, let me come back to what I used to do. Then new things are popping up, and in his mind, oh, these people, they've not been posting, they've not been doing anything, because this person that does not have zero content, person that will tell you, I will go back to my educational content, she won't have anything to do. But Korra have been busy. Korra have been busy. If you want to talk about Korra every single damn day, you will have something to talk about. But if you try to talk about JD, there is nothing to talk about. So this man is just, his brain is seriously not working. And he's doing everything to get people's mind off of asking him all the PayPal, the buy me a coffee, everything they've been sending you. Where is the best of the best attorney you said you're searching for from California or anywhere else in the United States that will come and represent you? Countdown, okay? It's few days to August, few days. Today is 29th. Up until now, but this man 15 hours ago, look what he posted. Instead of him to think of how he's going to come and update the few confused people that decided to buy me a coffee, to go to his buy me a coffee and buy him a coffee, to at least convince them that your money is safe. Because when you hear people like Lolo telling you that everything they've accused him of is true, and Lolo was one of the people that were gathering funds, so you just cannot throw away Lolo's words just like that, okay? Because that's someone that was very close to him, close to his mom, okay? They all plotted and did what they did together. So that's not somebody that will speak and you're just gonna toss it away, feeling like, okay, because the man insulted her, so she's upset and she's lying. No, she's a liar, I know, but this particular statement she made when she said everything they accuse this man of is true, that he's ungrateful, he's selfish, he's wicked, and many more. Those are, anyway, we will get there. Let's just take it a step so I don't confuse y'all, because I said there's a lot for us to cover. Okay, so 15 hours ago was when he posted this. He said, I'm always amazed at how people's entire identity is tied into social media. It's a tool, nothing more. Can you imagine that the same person that ran to social media from day one, in fact, before we even talk about that one, let's go back to the video where they were still together. I think it was Jade that I even shared that recently again to refresh. And I love the fact that kudos to every blogger that is talking about this. Kudos to every content creator that touched down on Korra and JD's case. Because some things need to be brought back just to refresh our memories. When Jade played that stuff, I was like, yo, yes, I remember this stuff. You know, where both of them, they were fighting, and then they came out in the night or in the evening to do a live stream. They were laying down on the bed together, and Korra said, we're going to be like this. And Korra said, they've been fighting all day. And should we tell them what? And he said, why don't you tell them why we're fighting? Why don't you tell them? And Korra said, no, that's our personal, issue. And no, we don't have to bring our dirty linen into the public, the general public, right? And then when she was not expecting, he just quickly said it, why they were fighting all day. Can you imagine? So you could tell and you could feel, you could see how petty this man has been right from time. This man had lived his life on social media. This is the same person that came out and gave Hollywood 101. Immediately, him and his ex-wife had a fight. He came out, I'm divorcing Korra. I'm leaving Korra. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And now Fast forward 2024, this man is saying it's amazing because he cannot succeed. He knows that he cannot succeed. That page is a page that was built by Korra. Her sweat, her energy, her everything, her time. She used to build that page for him. And the other page is her own, her 2 pages, and the one for the kids. So altogether, let's say roughly 4 or 5 pages that she built. And we could see how all those other pages are growing. But since after their divorce, have you seen this man growing? Instead, this man is going down. He knows that he cannot succeed. He cannot, the competition that he's trying to compete with someone that, and that's one of the worst things you can do to yourself, to go compete with somebody that is not competing with you. The person is just going to be excelling, and you're just going to be there with your wicked heart and your evil mindset and miserable way of thinking, and you will be stuck at a place while the other person that you think you're competing with will just be excelling, growing. And that's what we see in the case of these two. This man that posted everything, came out, told us how his ex-wife Bekus is named after a nightclub in Nigeria, how she's done this with Don Jazzy, the band, Two-Face, everybody. This man kept telling that story. He tells the story this year, he waits for next year, he comes out, he does a tell-all. He waits for the next year, the other year, he does a tell-all. 2024, he came out. Didn't he do a tell-all? Didn't he bring his mom? All of these times, this man did not think that social media was just a tool. Okay, but now that he sees that his ex-wife is booked and busy, because in his mind he thought that after divorcing this woman, she's going to be so miserable, she will end up in the streets, she won't have anything, she will be forced or she will be deported, because he had those group of Muzungu women group that their job was to see how they were going to get her deported, but that didn't work. So in his mind, if all of these things had worked, she would have just been this miserable person that social media would have, forgotten about. But that didn't work. She's booked and busy, and she's doing things up to the extent that he cannot even control himself. He's there like a wall gecko on her wall, watching every single thing that's on her page, watching every single thing that she does. But now this man has the audacity to come here and tell people that social media is just... So all of those times when you were filming videos and you were stuck all day on social media, then this same social media is not just a social media, and your identity was not tied to social media and whatnot. Educational content you could not create. You tried it, it didn't work. So now you want to come out and bash the one that is successful, who happened to be your ex-wife. She's doing very well on that social media and she's making it. The evidence is out there, and now he wants to come with this type of talk that, people's identity are tied to you. Do you even have an identity? If not for this social media that your ex-wife helped you to build, would anybody have even known about you? Because this man keeps bragging that he's one of the best chiropractors in California. Have you heard anything about this man? When you talk about chiropractors in that state where he is, you will not hear his name. Even if you mention the 1 to 500 chiropractors in fact, in his streets, his name will not appear. But yet, this man will do everything that he can to just brag and brag and brag and brag and brag away. And some people that, I don't know, can't really think for themselves are stuck in the position of thinking that, oh yes, whatever this man says, it's really, really making sense. But people that can really, really, really... I just opened his comment section, and one of the first things that popped up to my eyes was somebody responding back to him, telling him that pure definition of you. This man thinks that people really forget. You're now crying, telling because you failed. And you're doing your best not to answer the question of where did the money of buy me a coffee go? If it's few days to go and you're still looking, are you still looking for attorney up until this moment? All the attorneys that are available in the state of California, you couldn't find anyone. And come out to update your buy me a coffee supporters that actually you have done something. No wonder whenever people collect funds for this man, they always fight. Is that not what led to him and Lolo fighting? Because this one, he's so greedy, and his followers too are also very greedy people. That every time they do anything that has to do with funds, so this time around he's trying to avoid it like a plague. So no issues. is going to come out of this, because he knows if anything comes out of this with what is already on ground, it is going to be terrible, terrible, terrible for JD. And I love this comment where the person gave it back to him when he says social media, it's just the people's life, people don't have identity. Oh, yes, this person is 110% correct where the person said pure definition of you, because that's just what it is. It is a pure definition of this particular person that thinks that people will just all of a sudden forget every single damn thing that he had done. Let me find some of the this thing. This man thinks that he's just going to do things and nobody will remember nothing. Hold on. You know, some people are very good in getting these things out fast. Welcome, welcome, Aguades. Welcome, Queen. Thank you very much for joining. What's that? Aguades, thank you for joining us today. Aguades said, oh yeah, he zooped on Korra. Meanwhile, the whole world is tied to SM. It's only him that sees the problem with that. I'm ashamed for his mother to have his kind of son, but he met Korra with SM. Like, there's no sense in whenever this man opens his mouth, you will just know, but yet he will try to make it look like he's the smartest and other people are the ones that are not smart. You are very correct. Like, seriously, people are earning a living. Some people on this social media that he's trying to just say, oh, you know, trying to play down on this whole thing. People are earning a good living. Some people are even earning more than people that have 9 to 5. Is he not the same person that came out and was screaming how much his ex-wife was making? When he was crying and complaining and saying she's rich, when people were mocking her, remember, there was a time when people were mocking her and referring to her as poor, 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 poor. Was he not the one that came out because he saw that she started receiving stars, stars, stars? And he now paid him that poor, poor, poor people were calling her was making people to donate more to her. And he came out and was screaming that she's so rich, she's so rich. He even mentioned how much she was roughly making then. And then he shook his head with full force. MTA Cameron, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining, Queen. Thank you so very much. So the way Judy has been exposing is just lovely. That one really entered. Seriously. That's that I've been watching you. That one really, really entered. You're so correct, seriously. And then his cohorts wanted to come and twist that one too, where they came up with this. Oh, Korra is such a bad mom. Look at how Korra screamed. I saw those on my video. Someone like, yeah, you people only watch what you want to see. Did you also see when she screamed? My mind, what is this one talking about? Seriously, what is this one talking about? Did you not hear when June asked the mom, why are you always screaming about coffee? I'm like, can't you mind your own business and what you do with your own family? Why are you invested in what Korra is doing with her own children? Like, is that your business? Whenever this man does something, people will try to do something else to try to cover up. This is cohorts. The child just blasted the man. Instead of them to, address that particular statement, what did they do? They went ahead and they started talking about something totally different. I'm like, you're not going to take this, try to change the narrative, okay? You're not going to change the narrative because that will not work. It won't work, And I feel like this man is just trying to say certain things to his child. So when that child sees the mom live, the child will be saying things that will be mentioning the father's name. Who knows what this man says in his home to that little child? Because this man is capable of everything. Like, even if his own with his bestie, should we call her ex-bestie? She's not ex-bestie because she's still there doing content and still bashing his ex-wife and not bashing him, except he talks about her. So Lolo is still his bestie, I would say, But you will see how these people will not come out and say what they're supposed to say, but they will focus on someone else and try to change the whole narrative and twist and turn the whole thing around. I'm like, you're gonna tell a mom how she's going to deal with her own children. You raise your own the way you want to raise your own, and let her raise her children the way she wants to raise her children. Why is that even the problem of JD's camp members? They just try to look for everything to make it look like it is everything is negative, negative, negative. Everything that surrounds or concerns this woman is a negative stuff. And that's the sorry, distracted by my little one. So seriously, it's this man and his ways, and the ways of these his supporters is just something else. Let's pull up some of the response to that his comments where and mm. Okay, so MTS said, I've been asking this question. Why would grown man discuss his ex income with his year-old daughter? Like the man is just unbelievable. The man is unbelievable. The kind of things that he does, it's just, the man is weird. And the fact that these his supporters will just pretend that they cannot see. That's why I love when he comes out and he blasts them. When they all start fighting amongst themselves and they become miserable and they start getting those threatening emails among themselves and what, I'm like, this is what you all deserve, you know. So responding to this his comment where he said, uh, I'm always amazed at how people's entire identity is tied to social media. It's a tool, nothing more. Oh God, don't come out and tell people what you did with the money of buy me a coffee, because buy me a coffee has gone wrong. Nobody's buying you a coffee anymore. I guess because this man didn't cash out as much as he thought he could get. You know, this man is so entitled. Now he's upset. So he's no longer interested in updating anybody about anything. So he will say anything else to distract people. So some people responded to this, his comment, where he said social media is just a tool. And here's one of the comments. This person said, once upon a time, okay, so shout out to King Esther. King Esther is always good at screenshotting the interesting comments on JD's post. When JD posts, King Esther gets them out. Like, see where people are calling him out. Because if you're not there online early when he posts, before you know, you will see lots of comments. And finding these comments, you will have to solve true and true. So shout out to King Esther for this one. So King Esther screenshot some of the this thing. The comment, and it was said, once upon a time, they lived a couple on social media. Like, I love the way this person started it, like it's a story. When you're telling, if you're an African person, you understand this. You know the story of the tortoise and anything else, you know. It could be the tortoise and the horse, the tortoise and the elephant, the tortoise, like, you know, those once upon a time in a something something. And the way the person started it, it was so hilarious. Lady Money Roll, welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Lady Money Rolls, and good evening to you too. So I love the way this person started. Said, once upon a time, there lived a couple on social media. Their whole marriage on social media, the birth of their kids on social media, a bitter divorce on social media, children's court case on social media. Their followers even bought them coffee until one of them became more successful than the other. So the other one decided to put down the very platform that built them. Good story. This person, in very few words, summarized the whole of JD's life story in a very good way. everything about JD has always been on this social media. So if you think that people's identities are tied, you are the number one on the list. This man is no, because I don't know how this man thinks he can point an accusing finger at his ex-wife, forgetting that the rest of the four fingers are pointing at you as you're pointing one finger to the other person. And that's exactly what happens every time he says this type of things. People will come out and remind him of who he truly is. And it's just amazing how this man will come out and pretend that he doesn't remember that everything they've done has been on social media. Everything about their life has been on social media. And when they wanted to get their divorce, probably that would have been the only time that something concerning their life would have been off social media. But he was the first person that ran kitty kata to social media to table every single thing. That's what this man did. So to think that this man is even going to be complaining now and talking about people not having identity, it's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. And then the next comment said, pure, say pure definition of you. And people are laughing. Another one said, from 911K, now 909K. You are blocking or they are unfollowing. Good question, because that's the next thing he will come and tell you, that, oh, people have been doing the most and I decided to block them, get them off of my page so I can just have my supporters here and whatnot. No, people are really unfollowing. It's not about blocking. So good question. Somebody said unfollow, but his videos keep the person said I unfollowed, but his videos keep following me, and my people are laughing. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And another person dropped this comment for him saying, some people's identities is tied to social media, and some people's identity is tied to their ex. They would have no real content without stalking and putting their ex down. And he does all of that on the same social media that he says other people's identities are tied to. So the shade that this man is trying to shade other people, people are just explaining to him that, don't you see, because we know that you're clearly trying to pretend, but can't you really see that this is exactly what you're doing? You are just out here posting back to back about your ex-wife, trying to condemn her, trying to pull her down. But the more you try to do that, the more she's growing. The more you try to sabotage her work with these your so-called WhatsApp women, this miserable, lonely set of women, the more she grows. And that is really, really pissing him off a lot, that he thinks he will come out here and then shade. Okay, another person said, when social media don't pay you anymore, you can't keep up with the competition you try so hard for. Even beg too for money, you didn't get it. What happened? You turned to a motivational speaker to talk about the same thing you did over and over again but didn't break through. The fact that people remember, that part is so nice. It feels so good. It feels so good that people can really, really remember where this whole thing started from and everything this man has done. So for him to come out now to think that he will say these things and people are going to cheer him, and I think that's what he was actually thinking, that he was going to say these things and people were going to cheer him on and like, oh yes, you're right, social media is not a good place, people should take a break, yada yada yada. No. That social media is that social media, sorry, I'm being distracted by my little one. The social media is it's not a place of you to come and spend your time and do whatnot. I love the gospels they are giving to him, because oh God, go and show us your lawyer. That's the thing. August is around the corner. Show us the lawyer that people donated through Buy Me a Coffee party for you. Bring the lawyer. Let us see. You said you were surfing the web to get all of this. So go ahead. Mm. So here let's continue the text message. All right, so let's see the next one. It says the two tools has been in social since the new each. Mm. Okay, I wonder what this one wanted to say. It said they've been on social media since they knew each other, even their marriage, social media blessed. Even their marriage, social media blessed them before the one left the remaining. I don't know what this person is trying to write. It's weird. As I left the remaining two is envy because the fallen part is making mm, some of them are they confused with the narrative. I'm not gonna stress my brain. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Um this person said it's just a tool, but your whole life has been on this same tool. Your second child was bet on this tool for the whole world to see. You have used women on this same. This one is nailing it. Oh my goodness. He said you've used women. Let me see where he said you've used women on this same to carry out atrocities against your ex. You have invited a lunatic you met on this tool to your home, and she took videos of your kids on their potty and one of your daughter on cloud eating sausage while she was videotaped. Probably the video is somewhere in black web. So when you talk about Facebook being a tool, some have used it positively, while people like you have utilized it negatively to show your vindictiveness. This person is so correct. This person is so right, 110%. People have used social media for good stuff. People create good content where people just go and chill. You have movies, you have skits, comedies, you have so many things that you can go. Good shows, podcasts, nice things that you just chill and enjoy yourself after a stressful day. You see people just chilling on YouTube, chilling on Facebook, TikTok, wherever, consuming the type of content they like. What is the type of content you have created for Facebook, for the Facebook consumers to consume? Your ex-wife is dancing, she's doing her performance, she's doing all the things she knows how to do, and people that watches her enjoy watching what she does. But you, every time people go to your platform, they will leave with headache. Even if you came in feeling fine, you're leaving with headache because this man keeps complaining, this man keep doing the most. Another person came in and said, has your coffee donation stopped coming? Onyocha. Ochakomaka hypocritical oyibo. Wahala no dey finish. Wahala no dey finish. Oh. I told you I should have titled this video "Buy Me a Coffee Gone Wrong" because this man really thought he would be able to outdo what his ex-wife got from her GoFundMe. This man thought at some point it is not going, like, the difference will be clear and he will come out and brag about it, that people can see that he's the one fighting for the right cause. That's why people were able to donate and buy him a lot of coffee, even with all the party, even with the buy me a coffee party that those his supporters were throwing for him. All of them were posting his link, they were sharing, they were doing everything to make sure that this man gets millions upon millions upon coffees. Nobody is buying coffee anymore. In fact, even his follower MIA at some point was laughing at him. Was laughing at not him directly, but it's still at him because she was mocking those people that were gingering him to keep talking. on social media when she was telling him when the ex-wife filed that case against Crystal that he should go and file also with the ex-wife, so he will not, to save his this thing himself. Now people were gingering him to stay on social media and be talking. That now that the case is in court, they should go and buy him coffee. That they're not buying him coffee. That she's waiting, or are they waiting for their salaries? So even his inner Kaku's members, those ones that he has fallen out with, those ones are now also mocking him, because this is really buy me a coffee gone wrong. Lawyer, you did not get no information. Now you want to bash social media, the same social media that gave you everything. The same social media that gave you everything. This is weird. And here he said, I will say for I will say for others it's a tool, but you, JD, you weaponized it. Absolutely. This man, he thought he was going to bring his ex down on that social media platform, but because it's been over 3 years, it's still not working, and he just doesn't know what to do. At this point, confusion is his portion. He doesn't know what to do. So he said, okay, this other person said, you were part of it for years, though. Remember, maybe all your effort here on Facebook, agree, recognize, or monetize you. He forgot that people knew how long he's been here and how active he's been, constantly bashing his ex. And now he wants to tell people that social media is just a tool when people are making millions from Facebook. Are you kidding me? It's just no real. All right, so this is how most young put food on their table. Okay, somebody's telling him this is how most young people put food on their table, unless you can offer them better job. Does he even have a job? This person is even telling him if you can offer them jobs. This person does not have a job himself. How is he going to offer? He's going to offer job to those people that they are doing very well on Facebook and they are earning every single damn month. Facebook is paying them good money that keeps them afloat. You're talking to somebody that does not have anything. He can't earn from Facebook, he can't earn from anywhere, and that's why he's miserable. Actually, Angela, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us today, Queen, and every other person that is joining us now. You're welcome. Thank you so very much. So Angela said, what happened to being a doctor and making 300 an hour? Exactly. Exactly. Didn't you notice that even when his license expired, it took him a bit. If he was so booked and busy, he wouldn't have even allowed his license to expire and allow it to just float around. No way. He would have done something about it. But yeah. Another person came in and said, yo, he's talking he's talking about himself because he can't seem to stay up or shut his mouth. He's bored, and I go straight to sleep every time. Another person said, why your post is always about her? Wahala. The lady don't give shit, and you see she left, she's successful. Seriously, you people tell her, like, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about him at all. That person said, if you check this man's brain very well, from his right brain to his left, you will notice there's nothing right, and from his left brain to his right, there is nothing left. This comment is funny. I'm going to read it again to y'all. Seriously, these was they give to him whenever he posts his nonsense is amazing. Because you know what? This man enjoyed when he first started with his peers. And some set of people didn't quickly see through him and understood what he was trying to do. So they really went in on Korra. When you go to her Facebook page 10, in those days, those early stage when he started, Baskos is what you will be seeing. You'll be wondering, what the heck did this woman do to you? If you don't want to see her content, why go to her page to write nonsense? You don't have to watch her. There are billions of people on Facebook. Be stuck to another person's profile and enjoy their content if that's the type of content you like. Stay with what, but no. But now, Now that a lot of people, more people are now seeing through and understanding the game this man is trying to play, they are now serving him exactly what he wanted them to serve to his ex. When they were serving it to his ex, he loved it and he enjoyed it. So I love reading this comment, and I love it when we all come in here and chat together. And it pains most of those people that after the live stream, they will come and be dropping comments like, "Yeah, leave JD alone. Leave JD. As far as JD's mouth is running, we will keep talking. And if he decides to close his mouth and we decide to keep talking, we will keep talking. Because it's been 3.5 years or so, or is it about 4 years? I'm counting, in fact, that this man has been going non-stop. So we're not going to stop. Okay. Uh, Angela said JD needs some serious mental health. The trap he said for Korean, as he said, he will block everything she does on the blue and YouTube, right? Like he wanted. Hasn't it backfired? It has. That's exactly what we see happening. It has backfired because there's nobody is paying attention to him. But she is still booked and busy, and she is still doing her thing. And I think that also contributes to why it is paining him, because he is not successful and there is no way for him to be successful on this app, because people now understand the game he's trying to play. Angela said he's banking for Cora to be homeless and lose everything. Well, he will fall into the ditch. He only think about it. Imagine he had all this set of not just one WhatsApp group. He had the WhatsApp group of all mixed. He had the WhatsApp group of people looking like just him. He has Facebook groups and many others. None of it worked. None of it worked. It shows that God protects Korah. The prayers of the masses are working. The fact that she did not plan anything evil for him, even after their separation, their divorce, shows that the force of nature, God and everything, knows that her hands are clean. She does not want to do anything bad to this damn person. So every time he sits and plans and recruits new set of people, they will gather, they will plot, but confusion shall befall them. Because that's what even the Holy Book said. The gathering will happen, but if that gathering is not of God, so that if that gathering is not of God, that gathering, it's not going to, whatever plan, it's not going to work. And that's exactly what we've seen. Look at how they fight among themselves. Look at how they threaten themselves now. Just take a good look at it. Take a good look at how they threaten each other now. It's just amazing how they threaten themselves. J-Love, welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Greetings to you too. J-Love said, greetings, everyone. So you can imagine, it started with him recruiting this set of lonely women to come and be bashing his ex-wife. Now, look at the type of comments that people give him when he posts anything. Immediately, he opens his mouth on Facebook. And that's one of the reasons why you don't see him posting back to back, because people are out there calling him out. Whatever he posts, people will counter it immediately and people will present evidence. You will see people even screenshotting things he has said before and posting it as a comment in his comment section, showing others that do not know the story or didn't follow from the beginning that, look here, he's contradicting himself. This person is unstable. And when they say that, it's not like somebody, from what he says and the way he behaves, it's true. So seriously, this comment that this person dropped really got him very well. Like it's so funny when this person said, if you check this man's brain very well, from the right brain to the left brain, you will notice there is nothing right, and from the left brain to his right, there is nothing left. when people are using their brain usefully, using it the way the brain should function, this one there is nothing left in his brain. Ah, goodness me. Another person came in and said to him, "This post is just about you." You can imagine how nobody thinks that this thing he wrote is something that, oh, this is so motivating. This is oh, you're so correct. People should not be. You have lived, eat, breathe social media. Everything about you have been social media. The friends you have, social media. The nanny you had, social media. The money, contributions and everything, social media. Clothes, down to the clothes you wear, social media. Everything has been social media, and now you want to come out and try to condemn social media and act like people that are on the platform are people that are not smart or people that don't know what you're doing. But your this thing expired and you did not do anything about it. Rest, I beg. Seriously, rest. So here he continued. Okay. So the comments continued, and this person said, "We only know you because of social media. You are such a hater. Grow up." Exactly, and the person is right. The only reason why we know this person is not because you know how some doctors will do something and you hear, oh, so doctor did this, or this doctor is good at this. The other, this one is not even somebody that is good at what he does. That you will hear that, oh, this chiropractor did this and this person did that, or this lawyer is such a good lawyer, won this case, won that. There's something you will hear. Oh, this engineer. There's always something that people are good at, but that's not what. No, right. No, already. Messing. So it's not even something that you say, oh, okay, this man is good at what he does, so that's how he was known. When you type in his name on Google, they'll say, oh, this man as a chiropractor, he did this in the chiropractor community. No, people only know him as Kora Obidi's ex-husband. Hence his JD, aka Mr. Kora Obidi, because that's the only identity. You put in his name on Google, that's what you see pop up. Kora Obidi's ex-husband. So to think that this one thinks he's done something massive and his life is outside social media is ridiculous. Seriously, it is ridiculous. Mhm. Oh God. Somebody said it's nobody's business, and it's also he said this person said it is nobody's business, and it is also a blessing to many families because that is how they pay their bills. Also, I don't see anything wrong with it. It is better than stealing, it is better than duping other people hard earned money, and it is legit. Tell him more. Of course. It is, it is this is so and this person, like I said, is very correct. I'm so sorry for the breaks in between. Uh, so the next comment said, Justin, you're just a hater. How we living better than them? This person came up with the new song, better than them, better than them, better than them. Ah, have you listened to that song yet? Beautiful song, talented Cora. She's got talent, like you can see. She's showing walking. She doesn't need to talk and talk and talk like him. She just shows walking from what she's doing, from her art and everything. Ah, and somebody said it's also amazing when you first identity doctor fall to feed and you hey, but the social media does by dragging someone's identity. Seriously, I don't know how he says he's a doctor. Thank you, Oyoyo as well. Thank you. So okay, another comment says, surprise, surprise. Now apply yourself to stop bashing your ex on social media. Exactly. He needs to apply it himself and stop. You cannot be so active on social media, dragging for years. Okay. We're not talking about months, we're talking about years. You've done this thing for years, dragging and dragging your ex-wife. And now all of a sudden you want to come out and tell us this. It is just absolutely unbelievable. Seriously. Absolutely, absolutely unbelievable. This set of people, they're just unbelievable. Okay, so I'm trying to see. I think we're almost done with the comments. Let me see what's the next one. Okay, this one said coming from someone that give birth. They keep reminding him of this birth thing. They said coming from someone that gave birth to his second child on social media. Wow, seriously. And so much more. This person was even leading mentioning just only one thing. Another one say educational content is not contenting. Seriously, he's been talking about educational content forever. But still, you don't see educational content popping up. And when he tried it, remember he came out and he did a workout video where he was trying to exercise. That content did not work. It didn't work at all. And, and that was something else. Oh my goodness. And he stopped because people were not watching, the engagement was not there. So, in other words, he wasn't cashing out. So, he didn't, the next day, he did not come out to work out. Who works out only once in a green moon? Seriously. And you come, if that's what you do, you don't come out to show it on social media. You just do it at home or go to the gym. You do it because you know you're not consistent. But you came out on social media showing. People were expecting you to come out the next day, exercising with them. People will join you to start exercising. You now have a group of people that you exercise with, you work out with, and do stuff like. No, JD knows that that will not pay off. It has to be something connecting to the ex-wife, and that will pay. Mm. Oh my goodness. Oh God, sorry, I accidentally knocked it out. And person said, judging what you are guilty of, I beg, go sit down for bush. Attention seeking narcissist. People are giving him the woto woto that this man needs because this is the type of woto woto that he wanted to give to his his ex-wife. And when he succeeded that initial time where lots of people were kind of bashing and bashing because they did not understand what this one was doing, he was like, okay, I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find something to be live for an hour. This live will not keep it for too long, and we will go over to the other to pull up more content and analyze more over them because there is more to be talked about. And I've scheduled another live stream because I'm trying to keep the live streams short as possible, and then we can continue analyzing and dissecting. But let me drop this one before we go, because it's when people are coming in to watch the replay. If it's too long, people are scared to watch, like sit down and watch 2 hours. But if it's 1 hour, a few minutes, and people are able to watch, so we've been live for 1 hour. We're going to go over to trends with Octavia, and we're going to continue the gist over there, okay? Because I've already scheduled, so it's just to go over to that and come on back live. So okay, shout out to Oyoyo's World here on YouTube. For this next one we want to pull up. Let's quickly listen. Look, like I said, I told you also that it's not only JD that is just talking and contradicting himself and doing the most. I want us to listen to what this woman that we all know, this lady L from the UK was always rooting for JD, collected donations for JD, did everything that she did for JD. Let's fast forward to 2024 and hear some of the things that this woman has to say about the same person. And these are heavy words, okay? Mm. Mm. Let me drink some water. It's not easy to talk. Thank you so very much for coming. And if you've not liked the live stream, please do hit that thumbs up so YouTube knows something is going on over here. Okay, so shout out to Oyoyo's World. Let's open this because I missed this one. Let's see it. Let me see. Hold on. Where's our volume? Wait. Where is it? So shout out to King Esther and shout out to Oyoyo's World here. I brought my attention to this particular clip. Let me know if you can hear. Some people, they talk as if even to they are not important to themselves. From the voice alone, you can recognize and know who is talking. This is JD's number one blogger. When you say number one blogger of JD was this woman. Remember that this woman, JD used to go to this woman's what is it called? Live stream. JD will shout out this woman. They were both doing everything together, and this woman will insult not only Korra, not only Nancy, their father, everybody. Like, this woman has zero respect or zero regard for any single person in Korra Obidi's family. This woman will do the most when it comes to running mouth, right? But 2024 now, look some of the things that this woman is saying after she has had it hot with her Mr. JD. How much more to another person? I'm sure this one must have traveled. Cherry bread. We are not talking about Korra. Okay. She's making. Let me know if you can hear. Is a nobody, right? He can't help it. You all hear that? Did you all hear that? That JD is. Did you all hear what this woman said? Did you all hear? They can't feed himself. So I don't. And he's a nobody. This is someone that was rooting. All these are people that were saying, yes, he brought you to America. He did this. He did that. Screaming. He did everything for you. There's nothing. In fact, there's no name. There's no insult. Every blessed day for hours, this woman was live on Facebook. For hours. Do you know what it takes to go live? For hours upon hours, this woman was talking back to back, and every day was to bash Korra. There is no name. There is no part of Korra's body that this woman have not analyzed. There is nothing. If fly pass, she will come and scream as if there's no fly in her own home. This woman insults every single bad word you can think of, every single evil thing you can think of. This woman has actually done. But now she's coming out to tell you that JD is a nobody. This is his number one Ogbonge person. Okay? Ogbonge person that if we go and search now the web, we will find videos and posts where you will see JD telling people that this is a good blogger that people should follow. When somebody tells you that go and watch this person gives you, before you give somebody a shout out, you must have been watching that person. You must have been dissecting that, like being on that person's channel, consuming content, have a level of trust for that person. You people have a kind of relationship for you to say, go and watch this person. You will get good content there. For you to know that information, it simply means that you know it. Like you've been watching, you've been consuming that content. So for this one to say JD is a nobody, it simply means, it just simply means that this person knows this man from the inside and knows the kind of person that he is. So it's not even words that you just take lightly. Right?
I don't need a friendship or anything. I was minding my business when he crawled inside man.
Now all of a sudden she does not need his friendship. These two were like best of friends before, best and best of friends. But now all of a sudden she does not need his friendship. She does not need anything. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm so sorry for the breaks. It's not easy, not easy, not easy. Multitasking. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I apologize for the break.
When he crawled inside my inbox. You understand?
You see that JD was actually the one that was telling people, if y'all remember, that how Korra and LA Moms and all these people, how they used to jump from blogs to blogs and try to tarnish his image, and they were doing the most. If you remember those things, he kept saying it, that his ex-wife will go and contact blogs, that his ex-wife will go and contact blogs and whatnot. Is this not a blogger? Is this woman not a blogger? Because she herself is confirming that she had already opened her page, even though nobody knew her page. She didn't have traffic or anything, but at least she had decided she would be blogging. And JD saw her as one person that has no common sense of her own, that somebody that he can easily manipulate. And what did he do? If we have to believe what she's saying, he ran into her this thing. According to her, he crawled into her DM to go and feed her with all the lies that she knew was a lie, but because she wanted to cash out for one, grow her page, didn't give a damn who she was throwing under the bus, didn't give a damn who she was hurting, didn't give a damn whose image was being tainted. She went ahead with all the lies that JD told her, until what she did not expect would happen was that it would backfire in her mind. Well, I'm not married to this one. I'm not that close to him. You know, he's in the US, I'm in the UK, and whatever he's doing there is not going to affect me. And whatever excuses she made up in her brain before she decided to walk with him. But you don't know that when you play with fire, you will get burnt. And that's exactly what happened to her. But that is what she didn't see coming.
So I don't live for Justin Dean. I've already created my page before Justin Dean, the existence of Justin Dean. Do you understand?
Now she wants to sound like Madame MIA before the existence of Justin Dean. Madam, if you senior Justin Dean, you know senior like that. So you cannot say before his existence. You can say before you knew. And I don't even believe, because I think you knew who Korra was and you knew who Justin was, even if you were not doing their story until he ran into your this thing. But Madam, I beg, don't say before his existence. You know senior like that.
Okay.
Please, if you've not liked the live stream, give the live stream a thumbs up, okay?
Who will be here for Justin?
And also we have membership. If you want to join membership, you can join our membership. Let's be dissecting and analyzing together, okay? Because we'll be having members only live streams and stuffs like that. We'll also be having, chats, we're having community posts, and you can suggest what you want us to discuss next. There's a whole lot that comes with being a member. So yes, we have membership. As you're coming into the YouTube channel, you will see where it writes join. If you type on that join, you can just join us, okay? It's very, very low. So it's something that you can do and join us, and let's keep dissecting and analyzing together as we go. Subscribe if you have not subscribed also. Oh, this, yeah. So subscribe if you have not subscribed, and turn on notification. We're close to 3K. Let's get the channel to 3K, 3K, 3K. So we're 32 persons here. If you've not subscribed, please go and subscribe, and let's continue, because this dissecting will continue. So if this is the gist you like, we have a playlist on everything JD and Korra, so you can catch up on that. Okay, lots of videos and live stream to bench watch. Okay, so please subscribe. Let's take the channel to the next point. Okay, so let's see if we can hit 3K.
Are you for real? Close your mouth. Justin is everything he was accused of.
Did you hear that? She said this is coming from, for those of you that might not know the sound of the voice, so people that follow this story, immediately you hear her voice, you already know who is talking. But this is Lady L from the UK that supports JD. His number one blogger is this woman on Facebook. Number one. When you say JD's blogger, somebody that blogs about JD and insults Korra's father and everybody, is this woman. So for this woman to come out and tell you that JD and everything they've accused him of is true, it's not something that you should just smile and think that, oh, this person is just angry. No, 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 no. This is not just anger. This person is speaking from experience, okay? She has experienced it. This, she's been his friend, So she knows. She knows. When I heard this, I was like, say what? First of all, shout out to King Esther, shout out to Oyoyo's World for pointing my attention to this, and shout out to King Esther for sharing this part of, because I think this was from a live stream that she did. You can catch up with all of these people, okay? So some things you will miss. So to hear that this thing, she said, this woman said it with her own mouth, it's amazing. These are strong words coming from his own supporter. Joanne Sands, you're welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Joanne Sands, hello, everyone. Hello to you, Joanne. Thank you so very much for joining us today. So, hearing his own person, his own personal person, for you to go and collect donations for someone, be encouraging people, recruiting people to join to hate somebody else, recruiting people to join you to do all of the, to join you to cause all the havoc that these people they caused on social media, because this man sent them, and she went ahead collecting money, collecting money for this man, that now ended up, instead of the man to be grateful, the same thing that he did to River Woyaya, Madam MIA, is the same thing he did to this one. And this woman is now coming out to tell us that everything they've accused this. Let me play it.
Selfish, greedy, self-centered.
Selfish, greedy, self-centered. This is JD's right-handed woman talking. Everything he was accused of.
A person was there for you, gather money and give you. At the end of the day, you open your mouth and call the person scammer. For what? No matter the anger, you don't label a person like that. That's proof that Justin Dean is the worst human being you can associate with. For real.
You have to associate with someone to know if the person is good or bad. You have to associate with somebody to know if the person is good or bad. So this is a woman that has wined and dined with JD, and this is what this woman has to say. Yes. So this is not even words that people say, let's just take it as one of those things that she's saying. This woman is telling you the truth. Because every other person sees this man on social media, and if you could see this man on social media and see the way he behaves and tell that this person is a terrible person, how much more these ones that had private conversation, meeting, speaking to his mom, being with his family and plotting and planning and all of that. So when this woman tells you that this person is horrible, believe her.
Don't know now. Get it into your head. You're only fooling yourself by being there thinking he's one better person. He's not a better person. I'm telling you. He's not a better person.
Do you hear that? He's not a better person.
Like you because you have use for him. The minute you have no use to him, you are finished.
You see?
He was accused of selfish, greedy, self-centered. Everything he was accused of.
Seriously.
Of the way you are talking about Justin like that, because it's not better what is going on with you guys. Lately disappointed, as if you matter.
I think this person she's reading the comments, and the person, won't the person be shocked? Why is the tea burning you, this woman? Of course, the person is shocked because you made it your job all these years, up until this moment that we speak. This woman is still dragging Korra, Obidi's father, still has every negative things to say about Korra and her family. So, of course, this person is asking, what is going on? Why are you talking about JD, you people's best friend? And then she's asking the person, is as if you matter. What JD didn't understand is people like this woman. People like this woman did not have anything good.
Even to themselves, they are not important to themselves. So much more to another person. Yes, this one must have traveled. Cherry bread. We are not talking about Korra. Okay. She's making up stuff. What's going on? Justin Dean is a nobody right now. He can't help himself. He can't feed himself. So I don't need his friendship or anything. I was minding my business when he.
You see, so he's right now he's a nobody. So she doesn't need his friendship. When he was a somebody that she would gain attraction, engagement and whatnot from this. Immediately he came to her, she accepted it. He's as cunning as she is. From what you can see, he is absolutely as cunning as she is. So that's why.
Crawl inside when he crawled inside my inbox. You understand? So I don't live for Justin Dean.
Now she's here outing him.
My page before Justin Dean, the existence of Justin Dean. Do you understand me? Okay. Looking for
the woman
who will be here for Justin, like Are you for real? Are you for real? Shh. Close your mouth. Justin Dennis, everything he was accused of, selfish, greedy, self-centered, everything he was accused of.
Strong words. Strong words.
A person was there for you, gather money and give you. At the end of the day, you open your mouth and call the person a scammer. For what? No matter the anger, you don't label a person like that. That's proof that Justin Dean is the worst human being you can associate with. For real. If you don't know now, get it into your head. You're only fooling yourself.
Can you imagine? Go lay down. I want to round up this stuff. All right. So Joanne said, yeah. So John Sen said, so she knows all this about JD, but still supports him and attacks KO daily. That makes her as evil as he is. It's only God that would judge this woman. Absolutely, she is as evil as he is. Of course, that's why you think she didn't know from the beginning. Even if other people were claiming that they didn't know, this woman is not one of those people that can claim that she did not know. All right, so for more analysis, please join me on my other channel where we will do more analysis on this topic. We've been live for 1 hour 31 minutes, so please join me on Trends with Octavia over there. And if you've not subscribed, subscribe, turn on notification. I've already scheduled the live stream and we will go live, and there we will analyze even more. We will also touch down on we will also touch down on let me see if I can give me a second. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find something. Give me a second. See if I can drop this link so y'all can connect over there and we'll be live later there. Let me just sort out some stuff and we are going to continue the conversation over there. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm right here. Okay, so I just dropped the link in the comment section. So follow us and join over the live stream already scheduled. And yes, the title is still what is going on, the updates, and we will touch down on more on these people also. And I love this comment that Joanne Sant dropped that said, with all this woman knows, we will expatiate more, because it's not as if this woman didn't know from the beginning. Because some people will feel like, oh, maybe this woman didn't know, that's why she went in hard the way she did. No, this woman knew from the beginning. She's just not a good person. She has never been and will never be. And sometimes when evil people do evil things, she went in for her selfish reasons, and that's why this whole thing is backfiring. And it's happening to all of them, including the other one in Minnesota too, that is there running her mouth on Facebook now, trying to act like she's one damn innocent person that people are just coming or trying to say one or two things about her. All of that we will get into on the other live stream. So yes, from here you can go turn on notification for the next live stream that is coming up over on Trend with Octavia. So yes, let's do that. Thank you also very much for joining me. Okay, I wish we could stay here to discuss more, but please let's go over to the other channel. Already, let me see, it's 9:53, and yes, we have, let me see when we're supposed to when that live stream is coming up. And then yeah, so in I think less than an hour we'll be live on the other channel. So thank you also very much. If you're just coming in, you will have to catch up from the beginning or catch us on the other. I don't know if we'll be discussing some of the things we've discussed here. It's going to be different because there's a lot to talk about, there's a lot to cover. Okay, so I'll just sort out some stuff and I will be live again. But please, you have to join. If you follow this link that you see on your screen, yes, you will meet us on our other channel, and the conversation will continue over there. Thank you also very much. It's been 1 hour 36 minutes. Like I said, we'll try to keep the live stream short as possible, so people that are coming back, people that missed the live, will be able to watch the replay and they will catch up, and they will not be scared to see 2, 3, 4 hours. So sometimes we're live 2, 3, 4 hours. So I'm just trying to break it down in a way that is short enough for people to watch, and while you're just chilling doing chores at home, 1 hour 30 minutes, you're able to catch up and just listen to it the same way you listen to your podcast, instead of having a conversation 4 hours. And sometimes 3 hours into the conversation, some juicy stuff will be dropping, but not everybody will watch to that extent to get those informations. So please subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and follow the link on your screen. Yes, the link you see on your screen, that's where we're going to be live next in less than an hour. As I'm looking at my time, this is 9:55. So in less than an hour, we are going to be live over there. Okay, so yes, thank you also very much, and I will see you over there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Click on that link you see in the chat and go turn on notification. Subscribe over there, turn on your notification for this particular live stream that we're coming live in less than an hour. You will see me in less than an hour. Okay, and let's do this. Thank you so very much. Subscribe, turn on notification, and what else do I want to say? Yeah, see y'all in a bit. We're coming back live. Thank you so very much. Or you type in the name, okay, the name you see on the screen, type in Trend with Octavia, and it will pop up, and you will see the live stream that I've already scheduled. Okay, so thank you all so very much, and see you all later. Bye.